Can I tell you, that athletic department, we're in great shape with Rick Greenspan and the staff he's put together. He's a very forward thinker, very strategic thinker, and there are great things happening right now, and we're excited about it. First off, nothing great was ever accomplished without enthusiasm, was it? No. All right, so we're going to have to get a little more personality in this room than we got working right now. All right? So let's do that again. It's football season. All right. We got to keep working on this. All right, give me an R. Not good enough. Give me an R. Give me an I. Give me a C. Give me an E. What's that spell? Fire it up, huh? That's the way you do it. Gotta get him to stands that way too. I want to introduce guys before we get rolling. I'm serious, the greatest staff since I've been here. I'm so excited about this coaching staff and the new guys we got on. Some of them aren't so young, but they've earned every gray hair on their head, and that makes it a lot of fun. And the first guy I want to introduce to you, you got to come out here, walk across. Chris Thurman, quarterback, our new quarterback coach. Joins us from Kentucky. Thank you, Chris. Alan Tenenbaum, defensive graduate assistant. Video. All this video you see, we couldn't do it without Lance. Ronnie Van Clark, our offensive line coach. Derek Jackson, our new defensive line coach, a Duke graduate. Adrian Mays from Kansas, offensive GA. What is your name? I forgot who you are. Coach Cantrell, no, we call him Larry. Coach Cantrell, offensive GA. Larry Edmondson, quarterback coach. Excited to be Lynch, our new receiver coach. Rick LaFavors, you gotta wave so they know who you are. Rick LaFavors, running back. David Stone, quality control, defense, special teams. Chuck Griesbach, defensive coordinator. And John Reagan, offensive coordinator. And I really am Daryl Patterson, our special teams and linebacker coach, could not be here this evening. He had a prior engagement, that was to watch his daughter play volleyball, and since this was his last opportunity to do that, I blessed him to go watch that daughter, because once we go to work, when those young men check in August 5th, there's not a whole lot of time to get to go home and see your kids, so he wanted me to make sure to tell all y'all hello. I tell you, I think everything we're doing, I like the way it's coming together. For the first year since I've been at Rice, we're not waiting on a freshman class to get here and have to fill roster spots. If a freshman plays this year, it's because they're real good. And that's encouraging, and that's great news. I thought we were going to have 105, we're actually going to have 102 check in on Friday, so our numbers are getting to where they need to be for us to compete. And that's a great thing. Another thing that y'all don't know, like about Rick Greenspan, he's already helped me get like 10 walk-ons a year. Okay, that's way up from what I was allowed prior to Mr. Greenspan coming. So that's a great thing, because you got to have some of those little things you don't know. But that's, why I'm excited. He knows what's important about Rice football, what we need to compete. The great news is, too, we got 10 starters back offensively. 10. I think we got 5 of the best running backs in the conference. You look at Sam McGuffey, he felt the weight of the world on him last year, transferring in, but he's ready to roll. Jeremy Eddington, 6.2 yards a carry last year. He's up to 235 pounds. Big, muscular. Charles Ross, 238 pounds. Big, muscular, fast. Tyler Smith, the senior, very solid in everything he does. And Turner Peterson's going to be a sophomore next year. I also think we got some of the best tight ends in the conference. Vance McDonald is 265 pounds. He benched 400. He's got wide receiver speed. So we'll be able to play him at tight end. We'll be able to flex him out. Luke Wilson, big 6'6" Canadian. And he's starting to say y'all and fixing, so he's coming right along nice. We're changing his immigration status to a Texan here in another year. And then moving Taylor Cook from quarterback to tight end is going to play dividends for us, because he's 6'7", great athlete, and really excited about that move. The offensive line, we have really 5 guys that started last year back, and other guys that have played. At the end of spring, the big freshman Ian Gray was actually starting in the mix-up then. And Ian is 6'8", He's down, he was 348 this spring, but he's so big he can sit in the middle of a Suburban and open both doors. He's got the longest arms, and nobody really knows what to do with him. He's so massive, and that's the size that it takes. And I'm going to let Coach Reagan talk more about the offense. Defensively, we got 8 starters coming back, and the best news we have is what really was a curse last year when Scott Sullivan got hurt, is this year's blessing. Because he's back, he's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger, he's benching 500 pounds. He did 225 48 times. He is a man on a mission. And you know, it's amazing when you lose the game that you love, and he had time last year to sit back and reflect and see what this meant to him and what this team meant to him and what this university means to him. And I'm telling you, I had to go get him in the hall today because he was out there in a 3-point stance, barking like a dog. I had to remind him this is a football office, and he can't wait. He hadn't done it in a year, and he's ready to go. Special teams, Kyle Martin's All-American punter's back for his senior year. Chris Boswell handled our field goal and extra points and kickoffs last year. He's back, you know, as a sophomore. We graduated Brandon Long, but we've got Trevor Gillette, who's #1 ranked deep snapper in the country a year ago, so we feel good about that. Defensively, and I mean this, what I'm most excited about is I think we have a chance for vast improvement over there because it's the seniors and juniors we have on the defensive line right now. We got Scott Solomon, John Joffrey, Michael Smith, Brian Stacy. You know, these are guys that have been growing up in the system. Jared Williams, a junior, that have been growing up, and we're having that senior rush. They have dedicated this summer because we want to accomplish something of significance. That means it's time not only to compete, it's time to start talking about going to bowls, and that's our goal. We want to keep those goals high, we want to keep our expectations high, and more importantly, let's all get involved in it. It's going to be fun. We're going to need you. You know, we need you to drive to Austin September 3rd. We need you September 10th at 2:30 for that Purdue game. And let's show this world what Rice football is all about. I appreciate your support, and I'm going to let John Reagan come up right now and tell you a little bit more about the offense. John's our new offensive coordinator. He's the run game coordinator at Kansas and was with us last season. This is John Reagan.